Coin.
Hey there, YouTube coin community. This is Dustin with CoinOp. Today, I wanted to talk about making money off of coin searching and cherry picking coin shops or eBay or whatever you do to cherry pick. But before we get into this video, I would like to give a huge shout out to all of our super chat donors from our Wednesday night live stream this past Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Every Wednesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do a live stream. So if you would like to ask me questions directly, you can. So I would definitely love to thank Pluterman for his donation, Qui-Gon Jinn, Bam Branch, Brad Bissio, Skyfall, Christopher Randall, Madeira Quality Cleaning Distributing, MQC, Silver King, Ann Sheraldi, Dacone 710, Billy Reese, and James Kim Delaney. So I'd like to thank all of you personally. Thank you so much. I often get asked in emails, comments, and various things how to make money off of these coins once somebody has one. Well, I decided let's just do an entire video of how you make money from coin searching and cherry picking. So let's dive right on in. First of all, when you are coin searching or cherry picking, you need to know what it is that you are looking for. So if you are sitting down to coin search and you have a jug of change, I strongly recommend at first separating the change by denomination. Just separate it totally down. If it already is separated, then I recommend separating it either by decade or date. I like to separate it by decade. With Lincoln Cents, when I'm coin searching Lincoln Cents, I separate by decade. I put all the 1980s, all the 1990s, all the 2000s. I separate them all. That way, all that I do is I pull up whatever reference it is that I'm using, and I have it open to the 1980s, and I search my 1980s. That way I have a visual reference right in front of me, so I know what I'm looking for. Of course, when you are coin searching, the first thing you want to do is pull out any key dates or semi-key dates. Key dates or semi-key dates. A key date or a semi-key date are very low mintage coins for the series. Now, there's nothing wrong with them. They're not a variety. There's nothing particular about them. They just have a very low mintage, so they are scarce. With like Jefferson Nichols in 1950D would be a key date. With Lincoln Cents, 1909 SVDB, 1909S, 1914D, 1931S are all key dates. 1922 plain is also a key date, which means it has no mint mark. Those are key dates. You want to, of course, pull those out first, as that is quick value. You don't need to do anything special to find anything in particular with it. With your quarters, nickels, dimes, halves, dollars, you of course want to pull out any that would be 90% silver. So with halves, quarters, and dimes, 1964 and earlier, you want to pull out and put aside. With half dollars, 1965 through 1970, you want to pull out and put aside. And with Jefferson Nichols, you want to pull out 1942 through 1945 and pull those out, put them aside. Those are your silver coins. And then I strongly recommend looking for your error and varieties. It is not very difficult to scan coins looking for errors. A lot of the mint errors you can see with the naked eye. Now, when you are looking for mint errors, there are a lot of things that you are going to see on change while you are searching that is damage. One of the things I strongly suggest, if it looks to you like it might be a mint error, but you are unsure, put it aside and ask somebody. Do not try to sell something you don't know what it is. Just don't attempt to do that. Make sure you know what it is when you go to resell. With the double dies or varieties, repunched mint marks or wide AMs, close AMs, all your various varieties, you want to know in advance what it is that you are looking for. So I always make a cheat sheet or I have a reference out in front of me. Now I'm going to put a link down to the 1 Million Pennies Project blog He has, I know Ken Peavy has on there posted a cheat sheet with the Lincoln cents of what you should be looking for. His cheat sheet is pretty similar to the one that I like to use. There are particular errors and varieties that I always search for when I'm searching Lincoln cents. So I strongly suggest having something along those lines in front of you. If you are out physically cherry picking a coin shop or a coin show, now there's proper etiquette that you want to follow when you are out coin searching. Now do keep in mind that some dealers do not like cherry pickers. So sometimes it is very proper to let a dealer know that you are a cherry picker, that you are basically looking for particular varieties. Now, if you do not want a dealer to know that you are a cherry picker, which typically I don't like them to know that's what I'm doing. I don't want them to know that I'm finding things that they missed. So what I do is, prior to me going into a coin shop, I have a sheet of paper and I write down on that sheet of paper various varieties that I want to search for. And they are things that I know dealers typically overlook. One that I always look for is the 1888 over 7 type 1 and type 2 varieties for the Indian head cent. I look for various things. So what I do is I make a list of what it is that I want to look for. And when I come in holding that piece of paper and I say, well, I'm looking for some coins for, to fill my books or whatever. And I have them get out. I say, I need a decent 1888 Indian head. What do you have for 1888 Indian heads? So they'll either have their book or them loose or whatnot, and or have a bunch of them in 2x2s. And the dealers will pull all of them out, and I'll get to quickly look through them. Now, I use the guys that I'm looking for one for my albums. So at the same time, if I don't find a variety from that dealer, I still make sure I buy something. I don't like to waste their time like that. So I do always pick out a few things while I'm in the coin shop, whether I'm cherry picking or not. But when I'm in a coin shop cherry picking, I usually do pick out a few things to purchase, regardless of whether I find something or not. You are not always going to find something, especially when you are coin searching. There's been times where I've sat down with $25 boxes of Lincoln cents and didn't find a single repunch mint mark or double dot. It's going to happen. You're not going to find this stuff all the time. The reason that these errors and varieties and key dates are worth money is because they are scarce or rare, which means they are hard to find. Once you have your error and variety coins, you have them in hand, you want to start making money off of them. Now you need to know how to sell. Well, there's proper etiquette to selling coins, especially online. Now, the easiest way to sell is, of course, to go to a dealer. Now, some problems can arise with that. First of all, if a dealer is interested in a coin that you have for sale, do keep in mind that that dealer has overhead and they have to make a profit. They are in the business to resell. They are not in the business to collect. So if your coin is worth $100, don't be offended when a dealer offers you $50 to $60. They have to make a profit. They're going to try to sell it at $100, and they might not even get that price. Somebody might talk them down to $80. So they still have electricity and bills, rent, everything to pay. So do keep that in mind. Now, also keep in mind that there are a lot of dealers that do not get into buying, selling, and trading error and variety coins. The reason being, either A, they don't like them, B, they think it's beneath them. Some of them deal with much higher graded, very nice high MS, really super high dollar coins. So they won't even get in or touch the error and varieties. And then some of them just don't know anything about it or not enough about it to feel comfortable buying and trading with them. So not all dealers will even trade with error and variety coins. Now, if you decide to sell online, if you utilize social platforms such as Facebook, there are a ton of coin groups. For example, the CoinOp Sales and Trade Group. For CoinOp, we do have a sales group on Facebook that you can go to and sign up to sell coins or buy coins. If you do sell online, do keep in mind that most of it is in an auction format, or you can list it as a buy it now. Bidding typically ends 24 hours after the last bid in comments. And you typically will have up to 48 hours to make payment and ship everything out. Buying through Facebook and stuff, I've never really had too many problems, but problems can arise. Just like anything else, people do try to scam, people do try to get over on each other. I like to utilize PayPal because if I buy something and the goods don't come, I can file a claim through PayPal and get my money back. Buying on eBay or selling on eBay is always a way to go. I like to cherry pick eBay. I have sold on eBay quite a few times. Selling on eBay is fairly simple. If you have a PayPal and an eBay account, you just make your listing and let it do its thing. If you have nicer, higher dollar, error, variety, or key date coins, you can always send them off, get them graded, slabbed by a third-party grading company, and you can always enter them into auctions such as Stax Bowers or Heritage Coin Auctions and have an auction house sell it for you. But there are lots of ways to make money off of the coins once you have them, and literally utilizing eBay, your social platforms, and your auction houses, and of course dealers and coin shows, you can turn a nice profit. Well, definitely hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it to be somewhat informative, give you an idea of what to do once you have some varieties or error coins, or where to bring them to, or where to sell them, or how to. If you would like to support our channel, you can do so by hitting the thumbs up button. The more you hit the thumbs up button, the more it encourages YouTube to share our content with more and more people. Also, by subscribing, the more subscribers, the better. If you hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will get notifications immediately of when we upload new content, which we upload constantly throughout the week. We do have a Patreon. If you would like to donate financially, you can always do that. Or you can always tune in to our Wednesday night live stream that happens between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, every Wednesday, there's a live stream. If you would like to donate financially, you can always tip through the Super Chat feature that YouTube offers. And if you do tip, I will send you a coin in return. So not only can you support the channel, but you can also get an error or variety coin from me at my expense for doing so. If you have not been to our website, it is varietyerrors.com. Once again, it is varietyerrors.com. Go check it out. We have a lot of interesting and fun stuff over there. We just recently built an auction site to go along with our website, so there's some listings over there. You can always go check out coins up for sale. If you would like to find myself or Robert Lawson, you can always do that by going to the CoinOp group on Facebook, or you can always find myself in the CoinOp sales group on Facebook as well. I will post links to everything I just mentioned down below in the comments. As always, have fun.